Okay. This is the really fun part of the video where I synchronize the audio with the video. Oh man, it's just like a real movie maker. Welcome to the Wabbit Hole. Hi. This is a show where we look at spooky things. Ooh. Disclaimer. It's been a few days, which means things have gotten much worse. But I will not let that deter me from making this video. 1 second. I hope you're ready for a spooky time. Let's get into it. Fuck. No. Here in the Wabbit Hole, we cover topics that are spooky, such as these. I'm going to add more to this wheel. I'm going to spin this wheel at the end of the episode, and whatever hits, that's the next episode. So if it hits ghosts and phantasms, you bet your ass I'm going to make a video about it next. But today, I can't do that. This is the first episode. There's no 0 episode. So today I'm covering cryptids, because I chose to. Fuck you. In fact, I might actually add cryptids on the wheel so that I can do it in the future. Anyway. So here we are, of course, on Reddit. What, do you expect me to pull up some academic papers about cryptids? This is Reddit, baby. This is where the good shit is. Here we are. First post after I type in cryptid encounter is cryptid encounter almost 10 years ago. And this is what the Wabbit Hole is. Alright, let's go. On April 26, 2014, my best friend, 18, and I, 19, were driving back to his house from Bible study at church. Now, these are details I never asked for. It was between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m., about a mile and a half or so, turning onto a... Actually, let's get spooky with this. I'm really fucking with the vibe. I just kind of jumped into this, I'm realizing. The thing about the Wabbit Hole is that I want to be fun with it, be funny and goofy, but maybe, this shit's real. There is no fucking way this is already 9 minutes of recording. On April 26th, 2014, my best friend, 18, and I, 19, were driving back to his house from Bible study at church. It was between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m., about a mile and a half or so, turning onto a long country road that led to a small township he lived in. We saw a fire on the side of the... I'm so sorry, dude. I got the belchies. We saw a fire on the side of the road and into a ditch. We saw a fire on the left side of the road and into a ditch. Okay, sorry. We turned around to get a better look and to see what was burning. Being in the passenger seat, I was able to look down into the ditch and see nothing burning. There was definitely a large amount of fire that then I could see through to the ground. Nothing was on fire. The ground itself appeared to be porous and folding inwards. What the fuck? My best friend had to pull my shoulder and get my attention because I could not stop staring into it. A large amount of smoke started to pour out of it. He began driving again, but we eventually had to turn around to get back to his house at the other end of the road. When we reached the other end of the road where we began, I dialed 911 to let them know that there was what appeared to be a gas leak that had caught fire. I'm sorry, dude. The way it's written, I can't... I dialed 911 to let them know that there was what appeared to be a gas leak that had caught fire in this ditch, which is why the ground was shifting around like a prolapsed asshole. We drove past the fire again, but it had died down a bit. However, now there are smaller tufts of flame on the ground. One after another, they led away from the ditch. While I was turned around looking back over my shoulder, my friend slammed onto his brakes, and I heard him say, "Whoa!" or, "Oh." Walking out horizontally into the road from the trees on the same side of the road. Hang on. The fire was something that does not fit any description anything I've heard of from stories before. My brain needs me to itemize its description as I remember noticing them. Black. Uh-oh. Big as a sedan. On 4 legs. Shaggy black fur from its shoulder to its head. Emaciated from its from midsection to tail. Literal black skin. Sorry, that threw me off. Stretched around, bones on everything behind the shoulders. Canine-like head. Eyes very forward-facing. Eyes are not reflecting light. Large, round, black, and empty. Oh, the eyes are. Completely devoid of light. It blinked and the eyeballs were pressed inwards with the eyelids as they shut. Ew. The thing was between 5 and 10 meters away. So I got a very good look at the thing through high beams. It did not turn to look at the car. Its head was raised up slightly as if it was looking into the car to look directly at us. I was not particularly afraid or fearful, because I'm a dumbass. However, when it looked directly at me, I felt intense feelings of dread and hopelessness being projected at me. My friend floored his old Ford Taurus. Fucking bars, dude. My friend floored his old Ford Taurus. It whipped around the back end of the thing, and he drove 65 and a 35. This dude's a high-class criminal. All the way back to his house. As we were driving, I asked him, What was that? With tears down his face, he sobbed, I don't know. I want to go home. I just want to go home. We ran into his house and locked all the doors and windows. When we were finally able to calm down, we did not talk to each other much for the rest of the night. Imagine all this shit happens, and you're just chilling with your friend afterwards, and you're just like, alright, so, yo, you got some weed actually? I'm trying to chill. That shit was crazy. Got some other shit actually? I'm trying to get fucked up. No. Because, I mean, the reason I hang out with you is because, like, you're a pretty damn good enabler. It's a pretty damn good weapon to have in the drug addict's arsenal. So, throw me a bone, won't you? Come on. Let's get fucking high, man. Let's get fucking high. Let's get fentanyl. Where was I? Over the next few days, I would try to relay the event to my family, beginning with, I saw something the other night. And I couldn't stop telling them everything while choking. I saw something the other night. Mommy, Daddy, I saw something the other night. Mommy, Daddy, I saw something the other night. I saw something the other night. And I could not stop telling them everything while choking back sobs. I did not want to tell them, but they knew I was not okay. The intense feelings the thing put on me were beginning to take its toll. Almost a decade later, I still haven't read a single story or alleged sighting of anything that matches what I saw. What, a fucking werewolf or something? Since then, I've become familiar with regional cryptids and the lore associated with them. It wasn't an apparition of some kind because it blinked. What? Apparitions can't blink? Apparitions don't have eyelids. I have not read any accounts of apparitions blinking, only closing or opening their eyes for some desired effect. This thing was definitely existing physically. There is nothing from my state, Indiana. In case you get your notes. Actually, I have my notes right here. So, I mean, you were told to get notes. Do you have your notes? Okay. It's Indiana, the state, by the way. That even comes close to fitting the description. Maybe our Black Panther... What's going on, brother? Maybe our Black Panther or Ported Road Hounds. What the fuck is that? I kind of want to know. Several references to porter and hounds in the provided context, but no direct mention of porter road hounds. Are the relevant... Oh my god, shut the fuck up. But those happened many decades ago, and quite a few hours away. Because cryptids cannot fly on planes. I just posted this in another cryptid subreddit as well. Do you want me to check that out and upload it? What the fuck? Whether you are looking for Sasquatch or maybe the more bizarre cryptids, I am looking for the weird ones. Well, I don't know what the hell I just read, but it was pretty damn funny. So I'm moving on now. Oh, I know these guys. These are night crawlers. New Bigfoot footage from Kentucky. Is this the real deal? God damn, I hope so. Oh, he's doing exactly what I'm doing. Am I a hack? Where did I put that? Am I a hack? Hey, am I a hack? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below if I'm a hack or not. Was that funny? I'm going to leave it not full screened. This gives me Moist Critical vibes where it's just so many screens to look through. What did 15 minutes? Holy shit. Is he going to dissect this 30-second 40p Bigfoot footage? Wow. Dude. Wow. I'm regretting this whole Wabbit Hole concept. I'm not even going to dignify you by saying shit. First-hand cryptid encounters. Thank you. What did you see? Hey there, I'm looking for personal encounters. Well, not you, but other guys. What do you got? Had a whistling match with Bigfoot. No, you did not. I believe I had an encounter with a shapeshifter or a spirit animal. Well, fucking tell me about it, man. Send a message. No, send it in the comments right fucking here. This sucks. I'm making the Flatwoods Monster ventriloquist puppet. Why? Clues? I don't know. I might have some. Depends on your thing. What heavy creature walks around in Fort Wayne that breaks sticks at high pace and is kind of tall and bulky? I've heard this thing, and it seems to try to get closer to me. It seems to want to fuck me, and it seems to have an outline in the dark. Just moved to Indiana. Wait, is this that guy? There's no way this is that guy. No. Indiana? That's Indiana, right? Instagram. State. You can't just tell me what the thing is. You want me to go to a website? Anyway, moving on. Beast of Busco. Fuck yeah, look at this. True Cryptid. Is this a comic? Dude, if I were 16 again, I'd be jacking off to this every day. This one too. Shit. Probably the most bizarrely specific reoccurring cryptid encounter. Brother, the amount of times I've seen Doofenshmirtz in the fucking woods, it needs to stop. Luckily. I've got an anti-Doofenshmirtzenizer right here, fuckface. My camera's about to die, so that's funny. Hang on one second. I'm gonna pee anyway. If I had a nickel for everything a German U-boat allegedly had an encounter with... Oh, yeah, I get the meme. Actually, so as it turns out, I'm actually pretty learned with... learned? Well, I don't know. Bad example. I'm familiar with cryptids. I know an interesting one where a German U-boat surrendered to I think it was a British vessel, because of something that was happening down there. They said that if they didn't surrender, then the thing would kill them. Is what they said. Don't tell none of your friends about this. Don't tell any of my friends about this. They're gonna think I'm lame as hell. I think it's kind of neat. I like spooky stories, even if I don't necessarily believe them. They're still fun. The one I read at the beginning of this episode is not. Yeah, maybe if we read a good one. We'll see what that looks like. I'm gonna put this gun down. Cletus had been up for 3 days drinking paint thinner. Can we get to some goofy shit?